Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Parents Content TV, also known as CCTV. And today, we are going to find out how did I become a financial advisor. I started this career 8 years ago, just 22 of age, straight out of the army. I was a dancer and I wanted to pursue dancing full-time professionally. But of course, along the way, I realized that it might or might not be what I really wanted. So I was a little bit stuck with what I was looking for. I knew that I didn't want to go to uni to get my degree because if I want to invest the time of 4 years or 3 years into education, I want to make sure that what I'm going to pursue is what I wanted and applicable to what I want to pursue in my lifetime ahead. But at that point in time, I didn't know much. So I didn't want to pursue degree first. I thought to work first. I tried applying for events and it did not turn out well. I get 0 interviews. And long story short, a friend of mine, right, my then boss, actually approached me on Facebook. After speaking to him, the entire idea of being a financial consultant was definitely not the first choice. But at the point in time, actually I was going through a bit of hard time on my own and my family. My family broke up. I was dating my ex-girlfriend. My bank account, I only have 84 cents. How did I know? So going out and then you want to withdraw money. But I know your own bank, your DBS, USB, you can withdraw minimally 20 bucks. And I can't. I need to stick into a toilet nearby, so I need to go to the washroom. Then I ring a bell to my mom and say that, hi, can you transfer me some money because I need money. I didn't came from the wealthiest family. Since young, every time I look at something, like take out this shirt, I think it's really nice. Then my mom will say like, yeah, it's very nice. The price also very nice, which means it's very expensive. At that phone call, once I hang up, I then realized that actually, I can't do that anymore to my mom. I'm only left with her. I cannot be a kid anymore. I heard from a friend of mine, and he shared in Chinese, 我们成功的速度比我们爸妈老化的速度更快, which means our speed to success must be faster than the aging of our parents. So fundamentally, I want to make a change in both my life and of course in my family's life. So despite the idea of financial consultant being not my ideal dream job and whatnot, but I still went ahead to hear him out. Met quite a few companies and bosses or leaders to find out more. And it wasn't that bad after all. And ultimately, I chose to join where I'm at. So I joined the career and everything else was history. Did I join Head Start to like, all right, man, I want to change lives. I want to like help the world. Honestly, I'm 22. I didn't know better, man. I'm not desperate, but I couldn't find a job. I think the idea is not really to be rich. I think rich is just a means to something else. But for me, I think really I wanted choice. I didn't want to be limited by financial restraints, and I think this career can bring me there, bring a change to both my life and my family's life. That is really much why I wanted to do what I do. When I first started, I was required to report in office around 9 to 10 a.m. every single day. And every time I go into the office, right, they'll hear this, bro, 怎么办? Which is, bro, how? Bro, how? I'm constantly looking and searching for gaps I got to fill up. How can I be better? What am I lacking? How can I differentiate myself? What do I not know? Because sometimes the more you know, the more you don't know that you know, right? So all these things are constantly crossing my head. On the field, it's really hard because I was young. And when you're 22, the entire stigma of you being just a young agent, or maybe you're not here to stay for long, or even your credibility in general as a person will be questioned. Definitely got people that turn away, blue tick, don't reply, totally ghost me, and it's hard because sometimes they're your friends. This career matures you early. It puts your relationships or friendships all to test. Who are here for fun, who are here to embrace you, who are able to support you, who are here to really be here for you. I'm not saying who's bad, who's wrong, who's right, but then ultimately it matures you early and it filters out quality from quantity. I was just having a conversation this week with a friend, comparing starting your own business and being a financial consultant. When you start your own business, where it can be anything, you start at 0 because you build from scratch. But when you're a financial consultant, you start at a deficit because before you start, the negative notion that's pressed on you, rejection that is pushed on you, that you won't do well once you start, you are probably at a very much disadvantage. I'm not saying that an entrepreneur is much lesser struggle, but this is what we face. To prove ourselves, we've got to embrace what formed today's impression of the industry, turn that around to form a net zero and then make a plus after that. So yeah, it was a tough journey, but I am grateful that people support and really gave me a chance and chose me for me. I think things start to change from my very first client. He's my primary school friend, right? Bro, if you're watching this, you'll know it's you. And when I went off for the appointment, it's me and of course my then boss. It was at McDonald's Tampines Interchange. And the truth is, I kind of screwed up the entire appointment. I wasn't polished enough. Of course, with the help of my boss, the deal went through. I asked my friend, bro, actually, why did you choose to proceed with this purchase despite me not doing the best in this appointment? And he said this thing, I think this product is okay, and after you just started, everybody need support from the start, and I think I want to support you from the beginning. Hopefully this can help you start your career good. And that changed my perspective. I didn't look back after that. It's either go hard or go harder, man. I'm not going home. I really got to make it work because I always yearned to be someone respected and someone that people can place their trust on and someone of value. And of course, when he said that, it really meant a lot to me, and I didn't want to disappoint him. And after the first client, second, the third, fourth, the fifth, and as more people came aboard, there's no looking back. My biggest breakthrough was when I learned investment. So I started learning investment 8 years ago from a mentor of mine. I've been trading and investing ever since. That was my niche. And I think what add-ons to that breakthrough was to understand human psychology or charisma in general. Because I think I shared on my earlier video, the technical competency that we are supposed to have, they are super important. But that's the thing, there's a two-part to this. That is just part one. The entire part on top of it was to really be able to convey that into simplicity, to relate to the clients, and to make sure that they are comfortable and they know they are placed in good hands. And there are a lot of layers to uncover when I achieve that. So I think my biggest breakthrough in my life in this career is when I adopted these two skill sets. So since then, 8 years now, I'm a director. I'm really happy to be able to achieve most of the goals that I wanted, to support my mom, to bring her overseas, to bring a better lifestyle to my family, and of course, achieve the goal of having choices in life. But I'm not done yet. I'm still learning, upgrading. In the midst of talking to you, I'm actually attending a course, and it cost me a huge bomb. And the only reason I'm doing that is because only when I am constantly growing, I think I can bring enough value to not only my team, but to the clients and the prospect that they refer to myself. Right now, at this point in time, I really want to make a change to the industry one step at a time. This industry is the industry that is the most highly misunderstood due to bad practices. But here's the thing, every industry have their own bad practices, but somehow ours are always placed in spotlight and often exaggerated to a scale that is too big to handle. So now I'm recruiting people that have the same vision, wanting to make a change in your life, your family's life, and want to contribute in achieving a vision that is bigger than beyond just ourselves. And if you guys ever want to consider pursuing this career as a financial advisor, it's hard, hustle, grind, but I believe under the right mentorship, you shouldn't be too far away from where you want to be. For those of you that don't want to be a financial consultant, don't be. It's okay. There's nothing wrong with that, you know. Just a small shout out on behalf of perhaps the financial advisors. We don't mean harm, and we only ask for a chance to really see what we can do for you. The landscape today have changed, information are much more available, and the financial literacy of people today have actually significantly increased. So the industry got to be smarter to be able to educate and point you at the right direction. So if you can ever have a conversation with a good consultant, I will promise you that you will have nothing short of a great conversation, because that's what requires of us today. So yeah, that's my humble journey. Here's to many more big things ahead, insightful content for you guys, hopefully in this channel. Hope this little story inspires you, and I will see you in my next video.